I'm not really sure. We gotta watch the tape and really see what happened. I don't know. Maybe it might have been some penalties and we weren't sharp enough. I just feel like we might have lost this little. We had the stinger in the first half. I think we might have lost the stinger going out there and playing balls to the wall. But I don't have an answer for you.
Is the thing that's going to haunt you most is maybe the missed opportunities you had, the fact you didn't finish in drives that look promising for points?
Of course. Well, that's probably gonna be a big emphasis in practice. And if it's not, I'm gonna make sure it is because we gotta score in the red zone. Red zone, it's guaranteed points. Like we have to do better at that.
Todd, you guys have been outscored 28 nothing in the third quarter in that great starts. How do you get that momentum back? Is that an adjustment? Is that a mindset thing? Where is that gap?
I believe it's probably a mindset thing. I believe we're trying to learn and build the culture here, a winning culture, and learn how to win here. And I feel like we took steps to doing that today, but that's is a part of the process coming out into the second half and really being able to bring the same energy and attention to detail as we did in the first.
Todd, to you, when did it kind of feel like momentum was starting to change, go to Vanderbilt's favor in that game, maybe when they scored a couple points toward the end of the first half there?
When I made my silly mistake, I feel like that's when momentum changed. I put that on me. I feel like that's when the momentum swing. And like I said, I'm going to bow up, take it on the chest, take it on the chin, stick my chest out. And, my teams, they're behind me and I'm behind them. And that's all I can say. Like, I'm kind of disappointed up here.
DJ, the defense have played great to start the game. Did that scoring drive by Vandy right before halftime, did that have a lasting effect coming out in the second half?
No, sir, it did not. I think we did come out a little flat. Well, actually, third quarter, I think we played. I don't remember. I'm in the game, but I don't think that had a big effect. And they did what they did. We let that happen. But we came back out with a mindset to go play football, and that's what matters.
How do you guys approach your locker room as leaders to have a disappointing result 2 weeks in a row and keep pushing forward to get what you want?
Well, go ahead.
Just keep everybody together. We going in the right direction. What we did out there was we fought. We went out there. We came out swinging. We kept swinging. We fought all the way to the end. We just got to learn how to win, and that's on the way. That's the direction we headed in. And I think in the locker room, all we got to do is keep the guys together. The moment that we all believe that this is what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be winning. That's where we're going to go.
And just to piggyback off that, like I said earlier, we took some steps today. We took some steps forward today. Like we should be excited about Colorado State football because we really showed what we can really be. And like I said, we just have to sustain that the whole game. And once we learn how to do that, it's gonna be exciting.
DJ, how big a boost is it to have a punter like Ryan Stonehouse to help you out defensively?
It's great. We flip the field. Punt is the most yards exchange throughout the game. That's the most important special teams to us. So I thank Ryan for being the guy who he is and taking his job seriously. And I love what he does. And I feel like it helps the defense out. It's the first play of the defense drive for us once we punt that ball.
He helps all around.
When you look at the penalties you had, some of them obviously you're going to go back and want to clean up because they're silly mistakes. Others are play of aggressiveness. How do you look at those and determine what really needs to be cleaned up because you ended up with more than 100 yards of penalties today?
Yeah, and you're not gonna win any game like that. But like I said, if it's aggressive plays, like it's football. At the end of the day, it happens. There's a bunch of targeting calls all throughout college football. I watched college football earlier today, and there was a bunch of targeting, and it's just the name of the sport. But like the dumb ones are the ones that we have to hone in on and get corrected.
Are you guys surprised? Through camp, in the last week, coaches talked about thought execution has been really good in practices. Are you surprised to see these issues pop up in games, or what do you attribute to how that's happened?
We're still in week 1, week 2. That's when a lot of it happens. So, I'm not surprised. I would like to clean them up. Of course, we want to execute. That's what the game's about. I feel like that's what we're lacking at. When it's up and down, we find a way to not execute. So, it's nothing about the toughness of this team. It's nothing about the fight in this team. It's simply about execution and being smart out there.
And to piggyback off that, I just shot a blank because I had something for you, but I shot a blank. But the execution part of it, like at the end of the day, it's still football. We go out there to, put a product on the field and to play freely and to make plays. You let the game come to you, make the plays. So, like I said, we have to sustain execution longer. That's all. That's really all it is.
What do you guys say to fans who are as frustrated as you are, if not more so, and maybe getting on social media with you or getting on the coaching staff?
Yeah.
It's football.
It's the name of the game, like I said. But like I said, we're trying to build a culture here. That's what the culture has been, where CSU hasn't won that many games or been that successful, and then the fans turn around and do what they do. And like I said, we're trying to build a culture. It doesn't matter what they say. It matters about the players in that locker room, the coaches in that locker room that bleed and sweat year round. That's all that matters. And all that outside noise can stay outside. We're not trying to hear that. Like I said, we took some steps. It should be. Yeah, we're all disappointed, but at the end of the day, you always, like I said, you always got to be positive, look at it in a different perspective. We took steps today. We shown that we can be a great team in college football.
I say we love the fans. We appreciate them for coming out. Game in, game out, win, lose, or draw, we appreciate them, but at the end of the day, it's about the men in the arena. We work hard all week in practice. That's what everybody don't see, and that's respectable. That's how the game goes. You don't see the hard work. You don't see the summers, the springs. You only see the product that's on the field, and they're gonna feel the way that they feel until we get to winning. And that's legit. That's how the game goes, and I can't be upset about it.